A deep red glow creeps slow across the sand. Morning rising like a callous tan. I breathe it in, feel the rough truth stand. There's fire carved in these dust lands. I walk through heat that stripped me bare, through empty miles and hollow air. But every step that tried to break my grace built the steel I carry in this place. And though the dark ones claim my stride, I found my grit on the other side. There's fire carved in the dustlands of my soul, forged in the trials I could not control. Through the storms that rose, through the nights unplanned, I held my ground in the shifting sand. No wind can steal what time has manned. There's fire carved in the dustlands. Old fears whisper from the cracks behind, trying to settle deep in my mind. But I've learned truth through a battered frame. A man grows bold when he claims his name. Let the thunder break, let the shadows lean. I stood through more than the world has seen. Hope burns bright where the hard years land, a steady flame in the dustlands. There's fire carved in the dustlands of my soul, forged in the trials I could not control. Through the storms that rose, through the nights unplanned, I held my ground in the shifting sand. No wind can steal what time has manned. There's fire carved in the dustlands. And mile by mile, I become who I'm meant to be. Still burning, still me. A muted gold glow rises on the stones, morning humming through the weary bones. I breathe it in, let the calm refine. I've grown strong in the shadow line. I've walked through nights that stole my breath, through silent hours spent wrestling death. But every fear that tried to drag me down forged my stance on this battleground. And though the dark once held me tight, I learned to push toward any light. I stand strong in the shadow line today, where the ghosts behind me start to fade away. stand strong in the shadow line. Old doubts whisper from the rearview fog, trying to pull me back into the slog. But I've grown louder than the voice of fear. Strength speaks clear when the past draws near. Let the thunder roll, let the cold wind bite. I've stood through worse and kept my fight. Hope burns quiet in the battered mind, a stubborn flame in the shadow line. I stand strong in the shadow line today, where the ghosts behind me start to fade away. Through the broken miles, through the waiting grind, I rise again time after time. No storm can bend the truth that's mine. I stand strong in the shadow line. Still standing, still me. A steel blue light crawls over the hills, cold and honest, but the fiery feels. I breathe it deep, let the truth resound. I'm built from the strikes that hit me down. I've stood in winds that tore my name, walk through loss that burn like flame. But every strike that tried to end my run forged the man I have become. And though the dark ones claim my pace, I found my strength in the broken place. I'm built from the strikes that hit me down, from the silent nights, from the shaking ground, through the hardened miles, through the pain I've known. I rose again with a sharpened bone. No force can move what time has crowned. I'm built from the strikes that hit me down. Oh, ghosts whisper from the edges past, trying to drag me back to the last. But I've learned truth beneath the weight. A man grows tall when he stands up straight. Let the thunder shout, let the wild winds tear. I face worse storms with bones laid bare. Hit me down, from the silent nights, from the shaking ground, to be, still rising. Still me, still me. A dim red haze hangs low upon the land, morning trembling like a tired hand. I breathe it deep, let the truth convey. I've learned to stand through the smoke of yesterday. I've walked through years that nearly stole my fire, stood in ruins built from old desire. But every ghost that pressed against my will taught me the art of standing still. And though the past once locked me tight, I carved a way toward the light. I stand through the smoke of yesterday, where broken echoes slowly fade away. Through the dust, the doubt, the long hard climb, I rise again time after time. No shadow past can make me stray. I stand through the smoke of yesterday. Whisper when the cold winds rise, trying to pull the truth from my eyes. But I've seen dawn through darker nights. Hope's small sparky becomes a light. Let the thunder growl, let the wild winds tear. I've borne more weight than most would dare. Strength grows deep where the hurt once lay. Steady pulls through yesterday. I stand through the smoke of yesterday, where broken echoes slowly fade away. Through the dust, the doubt, the long hard climb, I rise again time after time. No shadowed past can make me stray. I stand through the smoke of shapes who I'm meant to be, still standing, still me. A dim amber glow sinks slow behind the ridge, evening settling like a worn-out bridge. I breathe it in, feel the stillness tide. My strength lives in the fading ember sky. I've walked through nights that stripped me bare, stood in storms no man should bear. too old remains, but I've learned truth through a battered heart. A man stands tall when he won't depart. Let the thunder growl, let the shadows press. I've carved my path through forward stress. Hope burns fiercest when the dust runs dry. A stubborn spark in the ember sky. There's strength in the fading ember sky tonight, where the world grows quiet and the soul grows bright. Through the dust, the doubt, the long hard miles, I rise again with a weathered smile. No storm can steal the truth I rely. There's strength in the fading ember sky. There's strength in the fading ember sky. And every dust shapes who I'm meant to be. Still rising, still me.